Hi, I'm Barry Sahajian, and today we're going to be looking at a way to make your lines move a little bit when you're doing something very repetitive. Probably you already know that when you take a repetitive line and you play it exactly the same, after a period of time it starts to get boring. So how do you change it without leaving what the line is all about? And you have to do it with very subtle changes, and these very subtle changes seem to make a lot of sense and a big difference, even though you may not think so. You play it back for yourself and you'll see. Here's the first line I want to talk about. So in that example, the bass drum is locking heavily with the bass part. And it makes it a lot of fun to play, and it makes it groove. It's a great way to practice, because what you want to do is you want to listen to the drum part while you're playing the bass and lock in with it as close as you can. Probably at first it'll be a little bit off and it won't sound so good. The closer you get to locking in with it, the more powerful it gets and the more feeling it has. So that's a thing to consider. Another way of approaching that line is to play it without the drum beat. And when you do that, I want to show you a dead note you could add to make it sound a little bit fuller. Now what I'm doing here is I'm slapping on the upbeat of 4. What you want to do when you slap it is to slap it right on the same string you're going to pluck the next note on, and it makes for no delay, and that really helps out. You don't want a delay in the line because you want that rigid time to make the funk feel happen. So it will be like this. I do that in a lot of places, especially when I'm playing in a duo or even a trio by myself. And it makes the line feel nice and full, because that one whole beat there when nothing else is happening, it still sounds good if you play it in decent time, but it makes it all the better if you put that little slap to fill it in. Show you what's going on. First two beats are the same as the other example, and the idea of this is to be able to couple them together, and when it repeats twice, part of the line is a slightly different, and that gives you that little edge to make it move on. And that's what this video is all about. I have two more I'm going to show you. We blend them all together as we go along. So I'll put them together. This will be one A and one C. So that's putting them together. Now let's move on. Let's add some more to it. Right now I'd like to take that line and slap it. It is only octaves and it should work perfectly. So let's try that out. Right now I'd like to break down 5 E slap. There's a couple little things I have to show you in order to play this line correctly, I think. And that would be, okay, that would be the first slap in. I slap the A on the 5th fret, and I kind of keep my thumb down there and pluck the E, which is on the next string, 7th fret of the A string. Now I pop the G on the 5th fret. Now this is where it changes up a little bit. Normally you would, since I popped, I would normally slap right after a pop, but now I'm going to switch it around so it works a little easier, and I'm going to pop the E, and then I'm going to slap the E again. And it puts me right in position to pop the G again. See, that goes. So pop, slap, pop from the E. Again, very slow. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. I ask that you might please subscribe, like, and check out my Patreon page where you can download this stuff, and there will be a link on the description below. Until next time.